old are you?
I'm 25.
What do you do? You're a student?
No, I work in arts management as a press and communications officer.
Okay. And what is your motivation for being here?
I answered a call that I received online after the Tunisian revolution in the event of the police day to start a protest, a big protest against police brutality and Mubarak's regime. And I have been here since then.
And when was that? Tuesday?
25th
The 25th.
of January.
When you say you've been here ever since? does that
No,
mean
I
you
went back after 2 days after that, but I've been sleeping here since Friday.
Since Friday, wow. How many people are spending the night like you?
It depends on the day. I mean, yesterday, last night. The night before last night was like 10,000, but the average is a couple of thousand.
What motivates you? What gives you the energy to be here today?
Well, I have lived all my life and haven't seen a president but Mubarak, and all of us suffer from his regime, the emergency law, the injustice and inequality, and the police brutality is the thing that affects us as young the most. The case of Khaled Said, the young Alexandrian who was brutally beaten up and killed by the police, moved everyone. And this is not an individual case. This is only became popular because of the photo of him tortured. And
many people in Europe don't know about this case. Can you explain a little bit what happened?
He was a young guy in Alexandria, and he was attacked by plainclothes police and beaten up in the street till they smashed his head and broke his jaw, and they took him and then came back in an ambulance, threw him in the floor, and then his family took a photo of him, and they say that they did this to him because he had a video of the policeman talking about drugs and about selling drugs, and of course what made it very horrible is that the photo was released, and the Ministry of Interior said that this photo, that he died because he was suffocated because of his asphyxia, because he swallowed a wrap of drugs, which is really ridiculous and insulting for people's minds, because his head was smashed, his jaw was broken, and he was completely tortured. They smashed his head to a metal stairs till he was killed, and he was begging them to stop, and they didn't. And this can happen to anyone. The regime always uses this to say that if you work in politics, you can be tortured, you can be killed, but the reality is that torture happens to everyday people more than that happens to political activists. This has been the government's weapon to oppress the people and create fear in their hearts from speaking out against the government. And we are here to end the police plan to make people always scared, always afraid. And I think we have already achieved this here today after the police have withdrew from downtown, and now people are attacking police in the street and telling them that they don't need them. And I'm proud of this point, but our job is not over yet. We still have a lot to do.
The case in Alexandria, I think it mobilized a lot of people in the middle class.
Yes, because this boy was from the middle class, exactly. Because most of the torture cases happens to really, really poor. Really, really poor people who don't have all the human rights organizations that are asking about them. But actually, this one is from a middle class family, and his family are very brave and very strong to put this case. case out in the open, and till now his mother is playing a great role in why we are all here. She has become a national figure, and she's always asking people to speak up because she doesn't have anything to lose, and she wants people to be brave and to ask for the rights and to not fear anything.
How do you feel about Mubarak's speech last night?
I think it was very insulting. I think he thinks that we are stupid. He comes on the TV and says that he wasn't planning to nominate himself for this year, as if we did not do anything. He is trying to go and to save his image, and his image is destroyed forever, and we are not leaving the square until he's gone. And until he's being sent to court and being sent to trial because of the crimes that were committed against the people here for the past 8 days, especially on the 25th and on the 28th. People died on this bridge, people died in the street by live bullets that we found on the street. Some people actually have live bullets with them. And my mom is a doctor. She worked for 3 days in the mosque behind this street because they turned the mosque into a hospital, and she said she saw many people come in with bullets in their head, in their heart. They aim to kill the young people, the young protesters, and they have no mercy. They were firing tear gas inside the mosque that is turned into a hospital while people are losing consciousness inside.
Do you think the people will stay united after last night's speech, or that some people might say, like, we want stability, just leaving, so that's enough?
I think this is the time that we really, really strongly cling to our demands, because people are starting to be divided, unfortunately, especially because he's using the curfew to make everyone hungry. People can't find bread, can't find oil, to move food and stuff, and we are trying. I think we should concentrate on raising awareness to people outside that the reason why they are hungry is not that we are protesting, but because that Mubarak and his regime are setting a curfew on everyone, that to ban them and stop them from joining us, and to also use this as like a backstabbing us to stop the sit-in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's really good.
It's very unfortunate. We're very angry. We'll see what happens.
There's one question that's not immediately related, but that I've been asking women in Cairo, because Cairo is famous for
sexual harassment.
Being harassed.
Yeah, I haven't been harassed at all here. No, not for the past week.
Women have been telling me.
Yeah, not at all. Of course.
Why is that?
It's all linked. It's all linked. Feeling oppressed makes one want to look for someone that they think is weaker to oppress and to insult and to hurt. And this, because I don't want to sound very anti-Egypt, but I mean this naturally, in the traditional men's opinion, is the women in the street. Like, this is a normal thing. But here, after all, everyone is feeling all nationalistic and united and against the real reason that is making everyone poor and oppressed. People are respecting each other. People are taking care of each other. Actually, I have, especially on the 25th, because I was here on the 25th. On the 28th, I was in another location. People really, really protecting me as if I was their sister, daughter, I don't know, wife. Ordinary men that maybe if I saw on a different day before this, they might have tried to talk to me in a disrespectful way or something, but they have been really, 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 really impressive. And this is one of the main reasons why we all don't want to leave here, because this is like a utopia of an Egyptian society. The Muslims are praying, we are playing music, and everyone is coexisting, and it's beautiful, and we wish it will continue like this after this is over.
Are you worried that it might go away?
I'm worried that what he is trying to do is to break the momentum and to make people think and feel that what they have done was worth nothing, and that all this blood that has been spread did not get us to where we want, so that will make people silent for another 100 years or so. So this is why I think we should really endure and stay here and press more and more on him, because it's just one step. I think it's classic. He's doing exactly like Ben Ali in Tunisia, and we just need to be patient a little bit more, a little bit more. Yeah, yeah. So, thank you.